All right, good morning. Who's excited to be at training camp today? And today is a very special day. You chose a perfect day to come because it is officially going to be the competition for Gus Way lookalikes. We are going to be judging alongside none other than Baker Mayfield himself. Let's give it up for these guys. Look at these Gus Ways.
Wow, this is nice.
You're taking a look, you're walking up and down the line. Tell me what you notice here about some of these Gus Ways.
A lot of knee braces. That's a good look. When you got that bone on bone, no cartilage, you got to do it. The bandanas are accurate. The effort's all there, so I appreciate this. I got 3 finalists I'm looking at right now.
All right, then let's have our 3 finalists step out.
Boom, belt buckle with the chain right here, belt buckle with the chain right here, yep.
Right, these are our 3
golly.
finalists, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up for them.
So we got real attention to detail. They all have the belt buckle with the chain, the wallet chain, all with the brace on the outside of the pants. The mullets are intact, the sunglasses are accurate, but right now, there's only one person that has their Crocs in sport mode. My middleman right here.
All right, let's give it up for our
Nice job.
That's awesome. Appreciate you guys. How we doing?
How much do you carry when you have the internal expectations of winning another championship back in Tampa Bay?
You want to set your own expectations. That is a perception. When you look at our roster from top to bottom, that probably should be the guess and the bet. But for us, you set our own standard. And our standard is we've won the division the last few years, and we're not just trying to do that, we're trying to take it to the next level. So when you set the standard, you try and live up to it each day, and that's what we're trying to do in training camp right now is elevate each other, get better each day at whatever you're trying to focus on. So, yeah.
Does that excite you heading into year 2 in this offense, kind of knowing, was and what can be, what you're capable of doing and this offense is capable of doing in the passing game?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting knowing that we have the same system. Starters are back, same guys, chemistry continues to build, and anytime you can have that, you're on the same page, good things are going to happen. We're talented. What's going to set us apart is how tough we are. We know we have potential. I think everybody in this building knows that.
We got the most talent. What are we going to do?
The chemistry that we have, the standard that Coach Bull sets each day.
It's like the middle of the season. You got to hold each other accountable.
Elite is the standard. That's the whole mindset when you step foot on this field.
I think they're the most talented team in this division, front to back. Every single position covered the way it is. They're so balanced.
But as a whole, that team is loaded.
They have an intentionality about them, really knocking on the door of elite this year, and I think they walk through the door.
Technique, physicality, execution.
Their O-line's a bunch of ass kickers, and then their D-line, it's got big people, it's got the play-up guys. They really got it all.
No gas, no brakes. Today is our day.
Yeah! Let's get it, man! Start early! Oh!
The goal is the Super Bowl.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 2025 Cannon Fire and Cocktails reception. We have the perfect panel for you. We have some of your favorite Buccaneers members. Baker, I know you're on your 1,787th offensive coordinator at this point in your career. Josh Grizzard coming in, what about his mind and the way he approaches the game is going to fit well with you and what this team does?
Anytime you can keep the same system to where guys aren't having to learn it from day one is great. And on top of that, he was in our quarterback meetings. So the communication, it's not like I'm having to get to know a new coordinator. We've already been in the meetings all day long together. What we were able to do on third down last year, and not one year translates to the next, but the ideas and what he was helping with to come up with great matchups to try and move Mike around. And now keep the O-line coaches, the terminology stays the same, minor tweaks here and there, but anytime you can have a good foundation and then try and improve that and get better and better, great things happen.
And then Graham, for you guys on the offensive line, what has it been like having Grizzard take over and just looking at the ways you guys are going to try and especially keep that run game as incredible as it was last season?
I think last year, it took a little bit of time, just new system, new players to kind of get the ball rolling there. So love where we're at as a unit, love where we're at with Grizz, and just excited for a good year offensively.
This was going to be a move for continuity, right? The fact that they can enter an OTAs and mini camp and all those things in the off season, starting right where they left off.
Hey, we got about 30 third downs today, okay? As a curveball, which we haven't done yet live, is going passage screen.
It's been great just going from phase one in the classroom, watching cut-ups and installing things, actually get on the field, and then especially over the last few weeks in camp to be able to get the plays ran versus our defense and being able to call it live and have those periods where you're trying to make adjustments and trying to get first downs and score.
That way, both of these guys are gone. So the corner's gone, the nickel's gone, they're going to occupy the safety. Let's get in 12 here. Let's go in 11 here. 11.
What Grizz did last year in our pass game, how are we moving Mike around to get him to where he's not double teamed every time? And that, obviously with the weapons we have now, you can't exactly do that anyway. But just the motions, moving guys around, that's Grizz's forte.
Once you get to the top, fellas, remember, you're trying to think about that thing like the top of a glance.
Just the continuity as well between the offensive line, the wide receivers, the running backs, Bake. We have a Mecca this year. It's the same system, right? Tweaks here and there. The same any offensive coordinator would do after some self-scouting. Hey, where can we be more fluid in communication, or where can we, maybe add an adjustment to this play? But it's the same principle.
Having those relationships also allows you to coach them differently and them ask you different questions where there's not some buffer of not knowing each other and you might not want to speak freely, but now there's an open door policy with the coaches and the players and just being able to, hey, I don't like this, I like that, let's adjust it, and that only comes from time.
If this is you and he bumps here, then you go and he goes strikes a match.
It's really comforting as a play caller and even as BMAC coaching them that if guys can play different positions, so when you're in 11 personnel, you have X receiver, an F receiver, and a Z receiver. When you can play all three positions, a lot like Mech has done and Mike's done it as well.
X is over here. It don't matter, man. It don't matter, man.
Positionless players, man.
Yeah, I'll play all this.
It gives you the flexibility if one guy's gassed and another guy goes in, they can take over that role and not just know what route to run, but run the route well and be open on time and catch the football. And that's just something you can't take for granted when it comes to receivers, and those guys just epitomize the ability to be a true team player when it comes to the position flexibility.
When you look around that room, what do you see?
A lot of talent. Like I said earlier in the offseason, this is definitely one of the most talented, if not the most talented receiver group I've been a part of. I'm just happy that we have a really great team, and we're using this training camp to put everything together to have one of the best seasons for the 50th. And, I'm excited to put on a great show for y'all.
Got a little better feel on the top of the route there. On those. Again, we haven't ran it that much.
Coming under control, too.
You see the old heads in there that are Mike, and you see Chris and what they are able to teach, even J-Mac last year, and then having Met come along and learn from them. The questions that he asks about the pass game or the route detail or his split or a can, it's generally questions that would come from the quarterback position.
This conversation good, though, because I want to do that and catch you off guard. Big said I could go inside on that fade next time. Whine and slip him. I'm glad I know that now, though. You get yelled at that in college, you want inside on a fade.
So the fact that he's playing receiver and he's looking at it like that, you could tell even from rookie mini camp that he wants to not only know, here's the scheme, but why are we doing it? What coverage are we trying to attack? Exactly how do you want me to run this route to be on the same page with the quarterback?
He said it's not a double, it's a triple at the top. Yeah, no, I was trying to get as much depth to get in his way. Sign down. You got the diagonal.
Even though we had the statistical success, we didn't finish the season how we wanted to finish it in terms of losing a playoff game at home. So there's still that hunger that we got to get back to the playoffs, try to make a run. But everybody knows that whatever we did last year, whether it's in the run game, pass game, the statistics, you're not guaranteed to have that this year. So you start from ground zero and build your way back up.
What we gonna do that's different, that separates us from the rest of the league?
You have the quarterback, you have the coach, you have all the veteran weapons. When it comes playoff picking time, it's difficult to try to pick a team in the NFC South to win it other than the Buccaneers.
Offensively, they got as much firepower as almost anyone in the National Football League. The real question is, do they have guys on the defensive side that can finish off these games if Hassan Reddick and some of these other defenders for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come through? We're going to be talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers like that.
Thank you, baby. All right, man. We'll holler at you. Okay. You see me out there. I know. We got every game.
I know. Hey, you wearing this on game day?
Oh, no.
What you do with it? You got a case for it?
Oh, yeah. There's an entire Bucs room in my house.
Okay.
It's gonna go right there. Welcome to Tampa.
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing you get after it this season. Big year. Thank you.
With this being a new team, you always wonder, how will you be received once you get there. But the energy's been really, really good, and it's shaping up to look like it can make for a good season. So as far as I see it, everything has been perfect.
You causing havoc this year, man?
You gotta get back to it.
All right, man. Get on there, man. Do some things for us.
They ain't ready for you this year.
Yo, let's go, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be one of them days today. These them dog days right here. Oh yeah. As we say, our goal is to be the best defense in the league. And so far, we've been taking strides and step each and every day. It's just about continue to build. What's up, foot dog? What up, though? Being in my 9th season, as far as young guys like Yaya and Braz. Let's go, Braz. I can just offer them a lot of knowledge. I done seen the game from a lot of different aspects, played in a couple different defenses, so I done seen a lot of things that offenses will try to throw at you. These guys are trying to pick my brain every day, ask me what I think about this move, that move, but to this point, I'm also trying to teach them situational football as well. Take his arm here, better if you take his arm there. The biggest thing is that you got control here, and you bringing yourself through.
He's not coming in with this, I'm this guy, I do this way or anything. So that's really the big thing on him being a great locker room guy, and then on the field, the things he can already do.
Just having him lead the guys we have is just tremendous, just because they see his energy, they see his leadership, and now they're trying to capitalize off it as well.
It's our day, fellas.
The presence that he has in terms of a leader, it's just been kind of cool to see. He's going to be an incredible addition, not only on the field, but off. I had people do that for me. I had people show me how to do things the right way. And I just want to do the same. I want to continue to see young guys come to this league and have success.
I see you, Tay.
Having a guy like Levante here, he makes it easier to come in and also have a leadership role.
Let's go, my dog.
Let's get it. Just watching how he does things, he's been around this organization for a long time, so evidently he knows how the Bucs want things done here.
Go get, there you go. Way to run it, boy.
Let's go. This is where you got to pick it up more. You got to get everything out yourself.
To see what he brings, it shows me like, okay, this is how they do things here.
Be the best you today. Work on your craft. Be perfect. Let's hunt at all costs. Hunt at all costs and have fun. Let's go. Buck D on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Buck D.
Well, you got revenge games. How do you keep your composure knowing that you're setting a foundation for the season? What's your approach in there?
That's definitely been on my mind. As you said, to keep my composure is to understand what's the end game, what's the long-term goal, and everybody wants to win that Super Bowl at the end of the year. So for me, it's just about understanding, look, some things may be a little personal, but I'm not here for that. I'm here to do everything that I can to help the Tampa Bay Buccaneers go out and win. We strive in this league to be the best that we can be, but also to take care of our families. However, I was, traded to a team and was asked to do things to basically prove myself as if I wasn't already a proven player in this league. So I took a chance on myself. I've done that many times in the past, and I've won doing it. After all these years, you reach the place that you want to be, right? And that's the Super Bowl. That's where everybody wants to be. But you fall short when you get there. It's a want to get back, right? You see how exciting and how amazing it is to finally get to a place where you can fight and say, this year we were the top dogs. I want that, I want that feeling. This is what we're chasing. This is what I was brought here for. And I feel that same energy from the guys that's on the team. Everybody wants to add another Super Bowl. And me, I'm trying to add my first one. So I'm bringing everything that I have to help this team get over the hump so that way we can be there. And this time, definitely make sure that we get the job done.
Morning, guys. This is the first time this year we've almost got everybody loaded, and we still got Tristan and Chris and Izzy and all those guys out. I understand that, but it's more depth than we've ever had this year. We can't make it about the other team. Everything we do has got to be about us in here. We know them, they know us. We gave them 2 games last year. Gave them 2 games.
And Hodge is going to take it to the end zone. Takes over first place in the NFC South.
We shouldn't be underdogs to nobody this year. The confidence, the swag, the preparation, the attention to detail, it's all here. Every year they pick us not to come in first. But in here, it's about getting to the Super Bowl. And that's the attitude we got to have going into this game.
I see a chance here for Atlanta to win the division, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit here quite yet and tell you that I think they're as talented as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a team who's won the division a number of years in a row and keeps going to the playoffs even without Brady and Baker Mayfield. It feels like there's a toughness, a culture. We know how to win big, must-win games in Tampa Bay as compared to the other teams in the division.
We already did the hard part. Let's go out here with the reward, man. Start this one off right. 7, 1, 2, 3.
Well, the Buccaneers have won 4 consecutive division titles. They have high expectations this season, led by quarterback Baker Mayfield, who had a career year last year.
His best year by far since he's been in the NFL, but he was quick to dismiss all of those division titles. He is focused on taking this team deep into the playoffs. It starts today against their division rival, Atlanta Falcons.
2025 season is underway for the Falcons and the Bucs. And now it's Robinson who makes the catch out of the backfield, picks up a Falcons first down and more. Still going inside the 10, touchdown!
We preach to the players that we want to be tough, smart, and consistent. We got to do that as coaches as well. So they should expect us to be consistent, whether we're up or whether we're down. And they know that we're going to have the same temperament no matter what's happening.
They kept with the continuity, bring in Josh Broussard as the offensive coordinator. He has a good rapport with not just Baker Mayfield, but also with the wide receivers. We're going to see it happen here today.
He throws, it's caught, touchdown! Abuka, his first NFL score.
Oh my God! Yeah, man! Come on, baby! I said I didn't catch that. For me, I would have. Come on, Tay, set me up, baby. Set me up. Dog. Open up the bag on him. Open up the bag on him.
Penix looking, hit, down he goes.
Hassan Reddick.
So it's now 4th and 1. Penix on 4th down, moving to his left, dives, ball came loose. So the ruling goes the Falcons' way. Penix, pump fake, takes off, dives, ball comes loose.
Was his
to
knee
the
down
touchdown.
They threw everything they had at y'all.
So 2:10 on the clock. Buccaneers with 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning, trailing by 3. Mayfield over the middle. It's complete for a first down. Mike Evans. Mayfield over the middle. It's caught. The Bucs pick up a first down. Sterling Shepard. Mayfield on first down. Throws. End zone. Caught. Touchdown. Abuka with his second of the game.
What I say? Do this, man. I tell you what, that's special, man. We got us full.
Let's talk about Emeka Abuka calling a shot. What does that say about him as a rookie to come in and be like, hey, this is me?
Yeah, it was cool for everybody to see it on game day, being live on what he can do and what he brings to the team.
43 seconds on the clock. Penix and the Falcons trailing by 3. Penix on first down, fires, it is caught. And taken up the sideline by Ray McLeod. Second down and 4. Penix complete. Pitts running for the sideline. Picks up the first down. Here's Penix.
There it is.
On first down.
Oh, nice play. Nice defensive play.
Antoine Winfield Jr. makes the play. Krewe with an opportunity to tie the game here. Krewe from 44. It is wide to the right. No good. And Tampa Bay with a wild and wacky win on kickoff weekend.
Indeed.
Starting out 1-0 is great. Starting out 1-0 against a divisional opponent on the road, it's great. And especially when we don't play our best and still find a way to win, that's really important. So we can use that. We definitely need to correct all the mistakes that we had, but starting out 1-0 is always good.
Bucs came out, we got the dub, baby. What more can we ask for? Let's go!
We got a long way to go. We understand that. We fight like that, we'll win most of our ball games, guys. I will see you guys on Monday.
Way to fight, man. Way to fight all 4 quarters, all 3 phases of the game. All 3 phases took us to win this game, man. That's what's going to take the rest of the season. Let's keep on building off this. Let's be great. Let's go. Keep winning on 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep winning.
We got a win to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. That means it's a great show. And yeah, it's just nothing but good things happening. We had Hassan Reddick's debut as a Buccaneer. Tell me, Scott, what did we see about his performance? We know he ended up with that sack. And just overall, what did it seem like he was able to contribute to that pass rush?
I thought that was one of the most encouraging things to take away from that game because really the Buccaneers did 2 major things to try to address the fact that they were not happy with their edge rush last year. And one was signing Hassan Reddick, and he had our only sack. He had a team-high 7 quarterback pressures, and 3 of those were pressures in under 2.5 seconds.
Amazing. And then the other debut, of course, Josh Grizzard. And our other show with Coach Bowles, he talked about how he felt like Josh Grizzard was his most calm, cool, and collected in the 2-minute drill. When the pressure hits, we have a quarterback that really rises to the challenge. We have an offensive coordinator that really rises to the challenge. I think it's just a really great showing of under pressure, on the road, division game, 2-minute drill. What more can you ask for in a first-year play caller?
We put so much into it in the offseason and being able to start 1-0, and then you hit it. It was the first game, so we always want to win that game. With the fact that it was versus a division rival, to be able to set the tone for that as well was huge. But however long it took and however we had to get it done, it was just good to come out on the left side of the column.
So now we're going into Monday Night Football, first primetime game as an OC here. Tell me, what would you say you want your identity to be as an offensive coordinator?
Whether we have a good practice or a great drive or a bad practice, that I'm going to be pretty much even-keeled and then get after them when we need to be able to make sure that everyone is aligned, but hope to make them proud, hope to get better each and every week as a unit and go out and score points and hopefully get that done again this week versus Houston.